What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Liverpool Real Madrid Champions League final reaction video. I'm absolutely devastated and heartbroken because Liverpool played Real Madrid off the park. I think we were by far the better team. We had 9 shots on target. Courtois had the game of his life, and that's what I was fearing, that Liverpool won't take their chances. But actually, I honestly can't fault this Liverpool team. The Real Madrid goal wasn't really a defensive error by Trent Alexander-Arnold. We will talk about that in detail in this video. I will analyze that situation. But also, Liverpool had a lot of really high quality shots. Sadio Mane's shot in the first half was banging the bottom corner, hit with power and accuracy, and Courtois somehow tips it onto the post, and then the ball rebounds off the post, trickles on the line, and Courtois saves it, gets the ball. And also Mo Salah had 2 absolutely brilliant shots which Courtois saved. The first one curling with his left foot towards the far corner, and Courtois saved it. And then when he had the beating of the Real Madrid defender, Salah beats him one-on-one, and then he shoots low and hard into the far corner, and Courtois tips it onto the or outside of the post, out. Absolutely superhuman saves by Courtois. That was the best goalkeeping performance in a Champions League final, I'm sure. And you just cannot beat Real Madrid in a Champions League final. In recent history, actually since 1981, since Liverpool beat Real Madrid in Paris, you just cannot beat them. They have some kind of magic voodoo spell on the Real Madrid. That was on the Champions League. That was their 8th win in a row in a Champions League final. Just to put that into context, I mean, Real Madrid have 14 Champions League trophies now. The second club has 7, and that is AC Milan. And Liverpool could have won the number 7 today, but it wasn't to be. But I applaud the whole Liverpool team and the whole Liverpool squad, because I think we played brilliantly. Actually, this was probably, if you don't count the result, just the performance, this was Liverpool's best performance in a Champions League final. Tell me another Champions League final where Liverpool dominated so much. We had 23 shots, we had 9 shots on target. Real Madrid honestly had that one attack which they scored from. That was their one and only shot on target. And yes, they scored an offside goal at the end of the first half, but that was more Liverpool's mistakes helping Real Madrid to an attack, and not Real Madrid through brilliant play. Credit to Real Madrid, but they played football for like 5 minutes in this game and they won the final. And that was the theme for Real Madrid in the Champions League. They got outplayed by Paris Saint-Germain. First leg, they didn't even have a shot on target. They lost 1-0, and then in the second leg, Paris Saint-Germain scored. They were 2-0 up. They thought they are through, and then Real Madrid turned it around very quickly. They played like 20-30 minutes brilliant football. Against Chelsea, to be fair, they had one very good game against them at Stamford Bridge, but at home, Chelsea outplayed Real Madrid for large periods of the match, and yet Real Madrid in the end got through. And then against Man City, you know what happened. Man City failed to take their chances at home, just like Liverpool failed to take their chances today. But it wasn't really a failure, it was more of the goalkeeping brilliance. This was honestly a superhuman effort by Courtois. It was like the perfect goalkeeping performance by a goalkeeper in a Champions League final. And Alisson didn't have to make one save. Honestly, that says it all. That Courtois had 9 saves and Alisson didn't have anything to do really, apart from that offside goal, which he saved the first shot. But yeah, let's talk about the Real Madrid goal now. I want to analyze that. So lots of people are blaming Trent Alexander-Arnold, but actually Trent is holding the line with the last defender, which I think is Virgil van Dijk, and he can't really track the run of Vinicius Junior inside the box, because then he plays the whole Real Madrid team offside. He can't also divert too far away from Konate, because then if you leave a huge gap between a centre-back and the full-back, then you will get absolutely destroyed by the opposition all game. So you have to be tight as a fullback. You have to be tight to your centre back. So yes, Vinicius Junior runs in, It was an absolutely brilliant pinged pass by Federico Valverde. That was the pass of the game, and it was the game, the moment that Real Madrid won the Champions League final with. And that's it. That's the madness about this Real Madrid side, that they just need one moment. All game Real Madrid didn't do much. They just had one moment, they scored from it, and that's it. Then they were just happy, time wasting and play acting. The referee was absolutely awful. He wanted the referee to be the center of the attention, and every time Real Madrid player got touched, they fell over, they were holding their face. Courtois and Militao deserve Oscars for their acting performance in the second half. But I can't really fault Liverpool, I honestly can't. In every game you can criticize Liverpool for some mistakes that they did. Maybe the one criticism is that maybe Andy Robertson was caught upfield a little bit, so Liverpool only had 3 defenders back for the Real Madrid goal, but that's how Liverpool play. You have to risk for getting rewards. And Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold was bombing forward, but I think Liverpool pretty much nullified to Real Madrid to one chance. And how many teams can do that in a Champions League final as well, to restrict your opposition to one shot on target, and they score from it and they win the game 1-0. It absolutely blows my mind. And this Liverpool team, honestly, in my opinion, is the best team in Europe right now, and this Liverpool team deserved to win the Champions League. And it's heartbreaking to me that this Liverpool team doesn't get a major big trophy, which is one of the Champions League or the Premier League, because this Liverpool team honestly had one of the best seasons in Liverpool's history. And certainly if you just look at the achievements of this season, to win the FA Cup, to win the League Cup, and to reach the Champions League final, and to finish on 92 points. And we were 15 minutes away from winning the Premier League title as well. If Aston Villa could have held on to even a 2-2 draw against Man City, Liverpool would have been champions. So it's the most heartbreaking end to a great season. And let this result not distract from a fabulous, great season. Yes, it would have been a fantastic season. It would have been a marvelous, stupendous, out of this world season if Liverpool win the treble, if Liverpool win the Champions League, the FA Cup and the League Cup. But this is still a great season. I don't care what anybody else says. This Liverpool team will win a lot of trophies in the future, and this Liverpool team had a great season. In the first time in Liverpool's history, we reached all 3 cup finals. And we also got to 92 points, which is again a historic points tally. Only twice in Liverpool's history did Liverpool get more points in a league season. That tells you how great this team is. And it's such a shame that we didn't get our rewards for it. But that's football. Sometimes one moment and one goal can decide a game. And this is not the first and not the last time where a team outplays the other side and the other side win the game. So I'm absolutely gutted, mainly for Jurgen Klopp and the players who didn't get rewarded for their absolutely insane efforts this season. This was Liverpool's 63rd game, and it was an absolutely incredible to see that in the last 20 minutes after Jurgen Klopp made substitutions, Diogo Jota came on for Luis Diaz, Bobby Firmino came on for Thiago, Naby Keita came on, and Liverpool actually pinned Real Madrid into their own box for large periods, and we were peppering their goal, and Courtois had to make save after save after save, and Real Madrid were holding on for dear life. In a 63 game season, imagine how much the Liverpool players were exhausted mentally and physically, yet they kept going until the 95th minute, and they left everything on the pitch. They absolutely emptied the tanks, and that's all you can ask from a Liverpool side. They played their hearts and souls out, and honestly I'm so proud of this Liverpool team, even though we are not kings of Europe right now. That's the Real Madrid, undisputed kings of Europe. That's their 6th Champions League win in a short period. I think in the last 10 years this is their 6th Champions League win. So this is the era of Real Madrid, and this was probably the worst Real Madrid side of that past 6 Champions League win. and they still won it. It's absolutely incredible. Liverpool, if you watch the game, you could see that they were by far the better team. They played Real Madrid off the park for large periods, and yet Real Madrid wins. And that's the most frustrating thing for me, that I think this Liverpool side is the best side in Liverpool's history, and it should have won the Champions League. But Real Madrid, who probably have, in the past 10 years, probably their worst team, they won the Champions League undeservedly, in my opinion. But, you know, Benzema and Vinicius Jr. are absolute clutch players. They just need one moment, one goal, and that was what won Real Madrid the game. I'm absolutely distraught, but I'm actually very proud of this Liverpool side, and also very proud of the Liverpool fan base. I also have to mention the trouble, the security before the game. It's an absolute disgrace how UEFA and the French authorities organized this game. 10-year-olds got tear gas in their face by police and security guards, and it was absolutely a shambles. And also I heard fans and journalists having their cameras confiscated, forcing them to delete footage so it doesn't show that police puts tear gas in the face of innocent fans with tickets who were just waiting outside the gates to be opened. And that's why the Champions League final got delayed by a good 36 minutes, I think. And the way that they handled this, the security, was an absolute shambles. And Liverpool FC made a statement that they want an independent investigation into this, because yes, maybe some fans wanted to get into the stadium who didn't have tickets, but so many innocent fans got tear gas in their face. They got beaten by police or security, and also little kids and children got tear gas in their face. Joan Matip's brother and his pregnant wife got tear gas by police, and they were in the crowd which couldn't get in the stadium, and they had to escape that situation, which is absolutely heartbreaking. And Joan Matip's brother had to make a statement to a German TV station or a news outlet after this incident that it wasn't worthy of a Champions League final, the security and the organization. And also many Liverpool fans got very bad flashbacks to Hillsborough, because similar scenes happened there, where fans were crowded into small turnstiles, small corridors, small areas, and a lot of fans got trampled on, and that there was huge amounts of panic and huge amounts of delay. And I just feel so sorry to all Liverpool fans who had to experience that, because that's not what Champions League final should be about. It should be a celebration of football, and it overshadows, I think, in my opinion, a very, very high quality Champions League final, mainly because Liverpool's play was high quality. Real Madrid didn't do much. Real Madrid had 4 shots, 1 on target. Liverpool had 23 shots, 9 shots on target. Courtois made 9 saves, and at least 3, maybe even 4 of them was the best save of the season. If you do a compilation of the best saves of the season, just put Courtois' top 3 saves in this game in that. This was an absolutely insane performance by Courtois and also by Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti wins another Champions League. Congratulations to him and Real Madrid, but I think Liverpool should have won. That's my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, and Liverpool will be back next season, and hopefully we can put this right and win the Champions League and the Premier League next season. This Liverpool squad will be even more hungry and even more motivated. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.